wealthy man had handcuffed his 23-year-old wife Bella to the bed. Just as he was about to make a move, he suddenly collapsed from a heart attack and fell straight into her arms. Bella was so terrified by the scene that she couldn't even speak. She used all her strength to support her husband, but when she looked into his lifeless eyes, she realized that he was already dead. Moments later, his body lost balance and fell to the floor. Bella quickly sat up to check on him, still hoping that maybe this was some kind of cruel joke, but her hands were tightly cuffed and she was unable to move, so all she could do was keep calling his name, trying to wake him up. When she saw blood pouring from his head, Bella panicked and screamed for help, hoping someone would come to her rescue. But the villa was deep in the suburbs, and there wasn't a single neighbor within 5 kilometers. Bella kept shouting until evening, but no one came. She was exhausted and on the edge of giving up when suddenly she heard a strange noise at the door. Thinking it might be help, her hopes rose, but to her horror, a hungry stray dog walked into the room. The dog's eyes were filled with hunger as it turned and walked toward her husband's corpse. Bella quickly tried to scare the dog away by swinging her legs, but how could a starving dog walk away from such an easy meal? It sniffed the blood on the floor and began licking it wildly. Bella screamed and yelled at it, but the dog showed no signs of leaving. She watched in terror as it started biting into her husband's arm, ready to feast. Bella struggled to stop it, but with her hands cuffed, she could only move her arm slightly. That's when she suddenly spotted books on the bedside shelf. After some effort, she managed to knock one down and threw it at the dog. Watching the dog sit near the door, chewing a piece of flesh, Bella broke into tears. Suddenly, a hand appeared from the side of the bed. Her dead husband was slowly crawling back up. Seeing him alive, Bella quickly begged him to unlock her cuffs, but the next moment, she looked down and saw her husband's body still lying motionless on the floor. 2 husbands at the same time, one alive, one dead. Bella didn't know what was real anymore. Then the hallucination of her husband spoke, reminding her that if she didn't want to starve to death, she had to save herself. Bella looked around, then focused on her right hand. After a painful struggle, she finally broke her pinky finger and slipped one hand out of the cuff. She got out of bed and, using all her strength, broke the wooden bedpost holding the other cuff. After more than 10 minutes of effort, Bella was finally free. But when she turned around, she realized everything that had just happened was only an illusion. Now she wasn't just hallucinating her husband, but also herself. Both illusions were arguing inside her mind. Bella could only shut her eyes and wait for them to fade. That's when she noticed a phone on the bedside table. If she could reach it, she could call for help. But even though Bella was 6'3" tall, her long legs still couldn't reach the phone. While she was trying to find a way out, the stray dog was chewing on a third piece of flesh. 19 hours had passed since her husband died, and Bella's physical strength was almost gone. Suddenly,